Hey, it looks like we're live. Happy Friday, and welcome to CBD and Me Parties by Healing Power of Hemp. I'm here with my crew.
Hey guys.
Hello, everybody.
Today we are doing a really fun episode, which is a month in review of featuring all of our favorite parts and pieces from the last month of our CBD and Me Parties, and a little montage of the musical guests that we had, and then we're going to look forward the month ahead of us. But before we get going on that, we love kicking off all of our happy hours with cocktails. Who doesn't? And today all of us are going to make a cocktail. So I say, Daniel, since you're the only man in the middle, why don't we start with you?
I'd be happy to make mine first, for sure. So we started the month out with a cinnamon old fashioned. It instantly became a household favorite for us. So I figure, why don't we remind everyone how to make it, and then we get to drink them. So sorry. Start out with a cocktail glass. I preloaded this one with simple syrup, cherries, and a slice of orange. Use your muddler, or as a reminder, back of a wooden spoon, or your hands, or if your hands can't fit in there, whatever you got going on. Just make sure you mix the cherry and the orange and the simple syrup in there really well. Bourbon, I believe we're drinking Four Roses these days, but whatever you got. You can do it with a whiskey, or reach way back in the liquor cabinet if you've already drank everything on quarantine and stayed inside like you're supposed to do. We're very proud of you for doing so. Add a couple of ounces. Add, if you have bitters, use it. I'm 50-50 whether I use them or not. This is an orange bitters, just one tiny dash. And I've been using our full spectrum cinnamon tincture. It's oil-based, it's delicious. The flavors are dynamite, so order it and use your favorite person's coupon code so they can get credit for helping you watch the Friday night happy hours, or the person you like. Just put a little vote in their hat and they'll get money for it. So one full dropper of cinnamon tincture. Add ice at this point. Shaker or roll between another glass. Just get everything mixed up in there. And that's it. Simple as can be. Classic cocktail with a new CBD twist on it. Your cinnamon old fashioned, guys.
I love it. Daniel, that cocktail has become one of our favorites this month in our household since you kicked us off on our CBD Me Parties, the very first one. And there's something about that cinnamon whiskey combo that isn't artificially flavored like Fireball, but really has that deep-rooted cinnamon. It's awesome.
For sure. Natural, amazing organic flavors in there. We use the cinnamon cassia oil, and it's delicious. So try it at home. Order one.
Love it. Awesome. What do you have for us today?
All right. My turn is my Blooming CBD whiskey. So this is gently floral, very forward with the whiskey. That's an important part. So to start this, I usually use a pretty little rocks glass, crystal knockoff. I'm going to add a little bit of ice to it. I don't like too much ice with my whiskey. I don't like to water it down all that much, but that's personal preference strictly. And then I'm going to put in about 2 ounces of whiskey, maybe a little more if you like.
It's Friday.
Huh?
It's Friday. Keep going.
Yes. All right. I'm doing it. There we go. That looks like a real drink. And then a 1/4 ounce of St. Germain elderflower liqueur right on top of that there. And then I'm using our lavender CBD tincture here that I've used in so many recipes this last month or so. It's one of my favorites to blend with food and drink. And I'm going to put a full dropper of that right in there over all that good booze. And then I'm going to stir this with just like a swizzle stick or a spoon if you prefer. I don't really like to shake my whiskey if it's decent whiskey. And voila, your Bloomin' CBD whiskey. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah. I'll water cheers it because mine's not made yet.
Okay, fair enough.
We'll wait for you.
We introduced that drink to some friends over social distancing quarantine, and they were blown away at the flavor profile and the unique combination of the 3 items. It's an awesome cocktail.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so mine, it is Friday, and in our house we like to make it a double. So we're going with our special, and I'm making one for my husband, who's been so patient every Friday night, giving up our entire house to be able to do this. I was at the liquor store yesterday, kind of contemplating. We love vodka, not knowing which one I wanted to pick. And it's been so hot here in Colorado. It's been like 85 degrees was today's high, that I was caught by the color pink because it reminded me of summer. And I've never bought this before, but I came home and I was like, okay, honey, we're going to do some frou-frou drinks. So I thought I'd be inspired today to do a spiked pink lemonade with mint refreshed tincture. So of course I got the low calorie by pink lemonade to go with it. So this is the low profile, low cost version of a great summer cocktail. So I'm taking my shaker. I already have some ice in it. And we like to make it a double, so we're gonna do 4 shots in here. It's gonna seem hearty. That's almost half the shaker. And we have our easy, it's always great when you cool yourself down by spraying yourself with it. We have our Buy Pink lemonade. Do about equally half as much. And give it a nice shake. Oh, I forgot the essential ingredient, guys. Look at this. I'm too excited about my drink. So our mint refresh tincture is actually more than double the potency that Daniel used in the cinnamon. So this is 1,000 milligrams in 1 ounce, which means that a half a dropper full is going to be about 16 milligrams of CBD. And since we're both taking it might be a few cocktails. We're going to do 2.
Nice.
Yeah, I really like to wind down my Friday nights with a hearty dose of CBD. Give it a nice shake. And of course I have to put my laptop pad back here in a moment, so that'll be fun. And we have ourselves a lovely, refreshing pink lemonade mint vodka drink. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, guys.
Mm. Oh, it tastes so good with the refreshment tincture, I'm not gonna lie. So now that we've each shared our favorite CBD cocktail beverage, we wanted to take a second to do a little bit of a month in review because it's been a pretty significant month. Our team, I think it was only as of like mid-March, late March, decided we were going to launch in April and do 7 days a week of CBD and meat parties. It's been a journey. It's 7 days a week of CBD and meat parties. It's been a lot of work, but it's been super rewarding. And we've had Mindful Mondays and Testimonial Tuesdays. Wednesdays have been our non-alcoholic CBD just non-alcoholic CBD drinks. We have Thursdays that have been edible Thursdays. Fridays have been our featured cocktails and live happy hour. Saturdays were sweet treats, and Sundays have been self-care Sundays. So we had one of our team members put together just a little tribute to the last month that we'd love to play for you. All right, let's see if we can get this pulled up. Great.
Awesome.
Excellent. And we will roll. Hey, hello and welcome to CBD and Me Party's virtual happy hour this Friday night. Thank you. Thanks to everybody who tuned in for CBD and Me Party's virtual happy hours every Friday night, where we bring in amazing musicians, DJs, artists, and upcoming comedians. So make sure to tune in and follow us on healingfirepep.com and our Facebook page. And thanks everyone for joining us. Woo! Yeah, so I would love to hear from each of you. What has been your biggest highlight of this last month? We just covered a lot of territory in that.
Ladies first.
Oh boy, getting to make all the recipes.
He doesn't stop over here, apparently.
Sorry, guys. What going? We got that. We'll drink to that. What were you saying, Kate?
Oh, the recipe videos have been so much fun to make.
Oh my God. So funny. 1 second. Okay, so ironically, I just have to say that YouTube is smart enough that what it played next were other people's quarantine music videos. So clearly there's a theme happening of celebration going on and a bit of relief from the quarantine slowly being released. But yes, Kate, you were saying that you love the recipes, yeah?
Yeah, making all the recipe videos is not something that I ever thought I would do or am particularly comfortable doing. So that's been really fun to explore.
Well,
You've done an awesome job.
Yeah, we've had cookies this week. We've had salads. We've had so much from you. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I love to do it. So
Nice.
Yeah. And I'll mention a little sneak peek that we'll be taking all those recipes and coming up with an e-cookbook that we'll be sharing out as a part of a new product package that we'll be releasing in May. So I'm excited to revive those recipes again.
Nice.
Yeah. How about you, Daniel? What's your favorite?
I was going back through, and gosh darn if it wasn't a whirlwind. We started this the middle of March. We knew 45 days from now is a long time, and we had fun with it, that's for sure. But dance parties with DJ Taj, Twist coming on, and last Friday having the two singer-songwriter groups, 3 people. It was smiles from ear to ear. I mean, everybody chiming in and just having a blast on a Friday night. You know, from coast to almost coast, we had Seattle with Rennick, and then West Virginia with the good old hillbillies, self-proclaimed hillbillies. That was probably the highlight of my quarantine thus far. So I've been loving that we can have fun with friends and extended friends and all the people that chimed in and joined with us.
Yeah, you named it. You definitely named the categories that have spoken most to me. I'm a dancer. I love going out dancing and having a reason to dance. And, there's certainly a little bit of a cloud, when all of this started happening, that I didn't even think about having a little dance party in my living room. So having our DJs and then last week's artists were just so great to cut loose on a Friday and kind of get to be there with them and do it, and not just be putting on a production, but being a part of it all together was so great.
Yeah, for sure. The one thing we forget about is the entertainment. We can only binge so many Netflix shows, and work gets real boring after a while. I love you gals to death, but so dance, I'm in.
Yeah, absolutely. And we, in recognizing how incredible the last month has been with our 7 days of CBD and Me parties, we got together and had a strategy session on what do we want to have this look like moving forward. And so we've decided to take all the aspects that were integrated across 7 days and to pare it down into 3. So part of our looking forward is that we'll be doing a slightly reduced schedule, one that I think will make it easier for you, our audience out there in cyberspace in the world, as well as our guests. So we'll be doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday combo. I'm going to talk a little bit about Monday. We'll turn it over to Kate to talk about Wednesdays, and Daniel will talk about Fridays. So on Monday, starting this coming Monday, we are combining our Mindful Mondays with our Self-Care Sundays. Because so much of that space of nourishing yourself from within is combined in both those categories. So we've done everything from doing a 4-part meditation and mindfulness check-in to doing homemade salt baths and how to use body butter to maximize your massage, as well as your physical therapy practice for recovery. So Mondays will be the sweet spot of how to really tune in and maximize hemp CBD in your life. And this Monday, I'm really excited. We have an author and mindfulness meditation yoga expert. Her name's Avital Miller. This is her book, Healing Happens. And we're going to be interviewing her on Monday, talking about her journey all over the world, meeting with people who have had stories, profound stories of healing happen to them, and what some of the beautiful threads were in her process of uncovering that, and then her work in the mindfulness space. And we have 2 books that we'll be giving away on Monday if you tune in. So on Monday, it's going to be at 10 a.m. I'm going to check my phone to make sure that's right before we sign off today. But we'd love to have you hop on, and hopefully you'll be one of the 2 people to win a book by Avital Miller. So that's Mondays.
Awesome. So Wednesdays, we're going to combine some of our other food days. So the non-alcoholic drink that was originally on Wednesdays, edible Thursdays, and sweet treat Saturdays are all going to be condensed into one day. So that is the day that you should tune in to get all of your non-alcoholic CBD recipes, whether they be food or drink. I don't know if we have anything lined up for this Wednesday, Brenda, do we?
We don't. It'll be uncovered on Monday. So stay tuned. I just also want to put a little side note in, because Kate, I love your dog, and I just heard the sweet little thing barking in the background. What I want to note is that you've also explored how to make CBD dog treats from home, and that would be a really great, I think, a specialty feature for our pet lovers out there on how to do some homemade baking for our pets. So I'm going to plant that.
Yeah,
maybe Wednesday, I don't know.
I'll put it on the schedule.
That's what that is. I just realized that I'm doing way less than you 2, 3 days and 3 days combined to 1. And I'm just going to keep Fridays going. So
you're the most important day.
Thanks. I don't know about all that. I mean, I couldn't do it without you guys. But what will be cool is that all the drinks we're going to be making on Friday, we're going to release on Wednesday. So on top of everything that we're doing, we're gonna have an ingredient list so you can make cocktails at home, and it gives you 48 plus hours to get things going. We order our booze here in Colorado. I don't know if you can wherever you are in your state, but I recommend that instead of going out and getting it, being safe. But we'll still be doing happy hours. We're looking for any ideas from what you liked, what you loved, and we're still going to keep it fresh. So we do have a happy hour comedy that we're working on. I was talking to a good friend of mine who's a comedian in LA, and those guys, they love interaction. They're dying at home. And in LA, they can't go anywhere. I don't know where you guys are, but here in Colorado, we have some freedoms to go to the store in place. So we're going to work on a format where there's several comedians going through pre-recorded skits or back and forth banter, and we'll see how it goes. We had a blast with singer-songwriters, so if you know someone that you'd love us to reach out to, please send their name or send us messages to our Healing Power of Hip Facebook page and say, why don't you get this person on, and we'll try. We talked to a rock band here in Denver that's out of this world cool, a singer-songwriter in Kansas City. So we've got some big things coming up, and we hope that you guys continue to have a good time with us. 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is kind of the kickoff time for now, and it seemed to work from coast to coast. We've all California and Michigan and North Carolina. We've covered the United States pretty well, so don't want it to be too late or too early. Sorry, California, 4 o'clock. But doubt that.
Is it this
So,
3 o'clock somewhere? Is it 3?
it's Friday. So big thanks to everyone that's been tuning in and all of our artists and all the people that continue to. So please,
Yeah.
please send us messages. We love hearing from you guys.
Yeah. Well, and Daniel, I think one of the special things that's been really lovely to get to connect with people, and the guests that we've had on our show have been guests that have been affected by the COVID shutdown. And it was really intentional on our part, rather than just doing everything ourselves, wanting to be as part of a solution. And our guests that are featured are part of our CBD and Me parties. No, not CBD. CBD for a Cause is what I want to say. That our CBD for a Cause is our giving arm of our work. And so the guests that we've had on our show and those that you may have in mind as a larger audience of who would be great for this get to benefit. They get free CBD product by us, and they get right now 100% of the proceeds that go from any of the sales that happen from them being featured. And that, that can really make a bit of a difference for someone who's struggling to find a way, especially like comedians right now, right? Like the artists, musicians, folks in the health and wellness and beauty industries have greatly been affected by the shutdown.
Sure.
So we're hoping that it's our small little way to give back.
Yeah, those idle hands want to get back to work, but also they make some money in the process. We also give the option to donate your earnings to a charity of your choice. I think TJ and John Boy, they wanted to go to a food bank in West Virginia, which I think is so gosh darn cool. They're both airplane mechanics, and that's one of those things that's so out and you never think of, but they're out of work too. I mean, very few planes are leaving right now, so for them to take time, from their day and their family to share with us and then give back to their community is huge to me, and it's pretty special.
Well, you could feel it from their hearts as they were playing. Like I felt like it was such a mutually special experience. They were just beaming rays of light.
And those are all on our Facebook page still. They'll stay up there. So if you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It was a blast. The week before that, Brian, who's a DJ transitioning into a lot of real estate and investment, and has his own podcast. So make sure the Twist Life podcast, check that out, because he's sitting at home and building a bunch of content, and it's been neat to create this vessel for everyone to have an outlet, and it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been super fun. And we've also been trying to give little incentives to our audience, because we know that while most of us are having to be at home right now, there's a lot actually virally happening and vying for your attention. So we've been doing complimentary free CBD bath bomb giveaways for any orders that happen that day. And I want to do a little teaser for Friday's giveaway. So this will be the biggest giveaway that we've had so far. It is, we like to tie hemp health and wellness to helping you flourish across your mind, your body, and your emotions. So as part of our branding, we've had Flourish Hemp Health yoga pants created. So these are our custom yoga pants that say Flourish on the leg over here. And you can tell they have little hemp leaves discreetly woven throughout, but quite fun, super comfortable. They're worth $85, and we're going to be giving away next week. So if you tune in, you'll find out how you can be eligible to win our custom Flourish yoga pants.
That's awesome. I love
it. And Daniel, I can get a pair for you too if you want.
Okay, men's and women's, it's fine.
Yeah, let's rethink a new clothing option for you. How about that? We can make a bandana like Kate's beautiful one. I think that'd be better.
Desperately.
Yeah. Well, before we tell people where they can find us, any closing thoughts as we launch into May?
I'm very grateful. I mean, to everything that we've done, to all the love and support that poured out and everything we do. Like I was blown away by the support of friends, family, clients, customers, all of it, and how everyone came together. Both for our company, as well as just what's going on nationwide and globally. It's been a neat coming together of so many people, and it's incredible. I mean, just taken aback and lost for words sometimes with what's happened. So I'm very appreciative to every single one of you that's tuned in every weekend and beyond.
Yeah.
And let's keep the generosity and gratitude rolling.
Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I feel the same way. And I feel like part of this opportunity the last month has been really to look inward and find the strength from within and the stillness from within and the perseverance from within. And I know that that's a general theme across the country. And it's part of why we decided today and tonight will be the very first post that we are calling May Mindful May. Particularly as we start to slowly reintegrate back into the world. We believe that hemp has a strong connection and tie to helping be mindful in your day-to-day life and understanding where in your body, your mind, and your emotions you could use a little extra love and nurturing and remove those barriers to flourishing. So I feel a renewed sense of optimism going into May, and I'm excited for what's ahead and our acts ahead, as well as our Mindful May posts. So I would just say to everyone that we love your support. We would love for you to follow us on YouTube. We're posting everything on YouTube, categorized by content area, so super easy to find. So it's Healing Power of Hemp on YouTube, as well as Healing Power of Hemp on Facebook and Instagram. And our goal for May is to reach over 1,000 likes on our Facebook page, and we're in the mid 700s right now. So it's a little goal that if you love us or like us or at least find us mildly entertaining and want to help us grow our reach, we'll make a cocktail in your honor if you help us get past that.
Absolutely. And we'll put the link right down there to our Facebook page and everything, and all of our YouTube channels and everything else. So you shouldn't have to look very far for it.
That's right. Awesome. Well, on that note, I think we can say good night and blessings and well wishes for the month ahead.
Good night, guys.
Hey.
Thank you to all you guys, and we'll see you on Monday.
Yes, yes.